Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Triple C Creations Crafting, coming to you from the beautiful North Georgia mountains. And as we wind up this year, I am just like amazed at all the things that I use in my craft room every day, or every day I get into my craft room, that is from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I had a friend over the other day and we were making some Christmas crafts, and every time we made something, I would say, I got that at the Dollar Tree. I got that at the Dollar Tree. Or the Dollar Tree has that. And it kind of came back to haunt me, and it was like, oh my gosh, I do use a lot of stuff from the Dollar Tree. And I made 2 trips to the Dollar Tree right before Christmas to get supplies. So I thought as we close out this year that I would go through some of my top things that I get at the Dollar Tree to craft with. Now, this video, if I pulled out everything in my craft room that is from the Dollar Tree, this video would be an hour long, and nobody wants that. And maybe I need to do a separate one for just Christmas stuff. So I'm really trying to keep this generic, okay? And like kind of basic supplies. So I'm going to start out with tools that I have gotten at the Dollar Tree, or I know you can get at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so some things you can get at the Dollar Tree that I really recommend is a small pair of scissors. This came from the Dollar Tree. It really did. And y'all, $1.25, you can get a couple of sets. These are great for detailed work. They're great to maybe keep a set like for sticky stuff. Or, you've got multiple sets and you've got one that, like, that day I am cutting sticky stuff, and so that pair, is sticky, but then I can clean them. So we can talk about how to clean them later. Some other things, and I won't say that these came from the Dollar Tree, but you can get similar things at the Dollar Tree. So looking in the craft section, Dollar Tree, and yours may not, and mine is kind of inconsistent. Mine is not the best Dollar Tree. I know I've said that before. But they are starting to carry some jewelry pliers. Different types. I don't know that this is the exact one. Like I said, I can't say that these came from, I think this came from a set of jewelry making that somebody gave me. But I know I have seen them there. They may even be a little bit smaller, which would be great for like traveling, or, if you don't do jewelry a lot, or you wouldn't use them a lot, but it's a small set. Or look in the tool section. This is a pair of husky ones, and I bought this. This was like a Christmas set. There was like 6 different ones with different tips. But look in the tool section at Dollar Tree, because they will also have pliers there, and they are more heavier duty, is that a word? Than the ones you're going to get in the craft section, and it may do the exact same thing you're wanting to do. So it depends on what you're using it for. Notice this is just a set of needle nose pliers. They are smaller needle nose though. So it kind of depends on what you are going to use them for. But look at the Dollar Tree. And if you're like me, I would much rather run in the Dollar Tree and grab something if I know they've got it than to fight the crowd at Walmart, especially this time of year. Okay, some other things that the Dollar Tree has, and these are kind of new things, and I think these are the Dollar Tree brands, are pick tool or a weeding tool and a varnisher. And I say varnisher, typically we think about this if we're doing a silhouette or a Cricut, which more people are familiar with, unfortunately. But you can also use it. I use it when I'm adding paper to something, and like I'm Mod Podging paper to something to varnish it down, which means I'm really like pushing it down. I'm getting the air bubbles out. I'm getting a good seal. This works for that also. So those are 2 things, $1.25 each. It used to be $1.25 each. I've not heard if they're going up again. I hope not. There's also a set of these embossing tools maybe, and I want to think there may be more than one in a pack. I'm not sure, with different size little balls on it. Now, if you have a scoring board, you can use this. I also use this just like if I'm gluing something, I can hold it down. This is just kind of it's just a handy little tool to have in your craft room. Something else, and this, I know this pair did not come from the Dollar Tree, it's Friskers, but a hole punch. If you are doing any kind of paper crafting, you need a hole punch. And really get one from the Dollar Tree. If you're not like heavy duty doing it, get it from the Dollar Tree or find it at the thrift store. But this is a Dollar Tree video. So those are some just basic tools that I think are great coming from the Dollar Tree. I'm probably going to think of some more. Well, I will tell you something else is I use this scraper. This came from the kitchen section at the Dollar Tree. One thing I use it for is setting my hot glue gun, especially if it's a mini hot glue gun, because I kind of rest it on this part. Also, if I'm taking off a lot of like a big piece off my silhouette mat, I can kind of use it. This is just, you know, like if I've got a lot of little pieces on my crafting surface, I can kind of gather them up instead of having to pick up each one of them. I mean, you can tell it's got glue on it right now. It's scratched up. I actually have several of these that with my mini hot glue guns for like a class. It's a class set. Let me just say that. It's a class set. Okay. Something else, and again, this is not a Dollar Tree set. Oops. Is tweezers. Go to your like health and beauty section and get you a set of tweezers. Now this is a set of reverse tweezers, but just starting out, I mean, a set of tweezers is great. I don't keep a set of those little tweezers in here because I have upgraded to some, I will say, industrial strength. These come out of like the dollar bin at the tool store. But tweezers are great. Don't steal your mom's. You know who I'm talking to. Don't steal your mom's tweezers out of her bathroom. She needs those. Go get your own. Or ask her to take you to the Dollar Tree and so you can get your own. So tweezers work great. Also, if you get a nail set or like a vanity set, it might come with a small set of like nail scissors. These are like cuticle scissors maybe. I'm not very, these are the sticker nail polish. So I'm not all into that stuff. But these also work good in the craft room for very detailed work. So, and I swear, every Dollar Tree is different about what they have. Okay, so those are some basic tools. Okay, the next thing is adhesive. So now just for a glue, like if you're doing paper crafting, I have not found a glue at the Dollar Tree, like a liquid glue that I love. Now, I do use, and I don't have my top on this. I have the Art Glitter glue with the precision, the very fine tip. I have wondered about getting the liquid glue at the Dollar Tree, and I think they have some of the small, like, fine tip bottles. So if it had a fine tip, it might work. I have not tried that, okay? If you have, let me know in the bottle. But this dries really fast. The problem I've had with the other glue, which is the craft glue, like this glue right here, is, well, first off, it comes out too thick. But then it just takes it so long to dry. So, but I am interested, I'm thinking about, or I've been thinking about getting one of the fine tip bottles. I think I've seen them at the Dollar Tree. I've not done it yet though. So, and putting this in it and see if I like it. I do like, this is a good craft glue though, guys, for just not paper products. Okay. This is a good craft glue. It just takes it a while to dry. This did come from the Dollar Tree. $1.25. I don't know what it is at Walmart. It may be a similar price, but you know, if I'm at the Dollar Tree and I need it, I'll pick this up. And you know, don't keep it 20 years either. I have had some glue and I've had it for a long time and it's just not worth it. Throw it out, get you another bottle. Okay, they have more than just the craft glue. So they also have a wood glue. This is good to combine if you are gluing wood pieces together with your hot glue. So that's a hack, is use a little bit of hot glue because that holds it fast, and then use some wood glue and that holds it a long time. Okay, so this is not gonna dry fast, but it does, you get a longer hold with it. Okay, I believe this came from the tool section also. Okay, going with the adhesive, I'm going to throw in the Mod Podge. Now, I did look. Walmart has this bottle for $1.18. It's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So it's a little bit more at Dollar Tree. but it's just handy, y'all. It's just handy. And I really actually like the little bottle, and this is all they have is gloss, because this does start to dry out and it gets clumpy. And so the little bottle, it's a good size for what I would use it for probably. It's a good price. If there's more than one person crafting, you get a couple of bottles. So I like this. Other adhesives. Now, they do have the foam tape, and I think it's a great buy there. I think they have some foam tape, not only in the craft section, but maybe also in the tool section. What I like to buy, and what I mostly buy, is this from the tool section. And I mean, this only comes from the tool section. This is just the perfect size for me for embellishments, or I'll just cut it in half. But I have to cut less, because usually I just take a whole piece, and it's ready to go. So I really like this. That was one of my trips to Walmart recently, as I had to go buy some more of this, and I bought two, while they had it. They also have some, it's not really double-sided tape, but it is, it is, but one side's got the remover. And what I like to use this for is when I do tabs for books, my Bible, or something like that. So then I'm not using liquid glue, and I can make the tabs in advance. I put this on it, and then whenever I'm ready to use them, I just have to pull off the one side. So I really like this. Now, this is not from the Dollar Tree, but I have seen tape runners at the Dollar Tree. Look in the craft section. Also look in the school supply section, because I noticed at mine, they actually had some of the Crafter Square stuff in the school supply section. And I want to think I think instead of a tape runner, I believe it said dot runner, which is fine. That's fine. I'm good with that too. But, a dot runner, tape runner, very handy, especially if you're doing a lot with paper. Okay, what other adhesives? Well, tape. Now, I have a set of like old school tape dispensers, but Dollar Tree has some really cute ones. They're like flamingo. There's a flamingo, and what else? There's something else. I can't remember what it is. It's pretty girly. But those would be so cute to have in your craft room if I didn't already have these. And label them. I have 3 tape dispensers in my room, and they're labeled. This one says double-sided tape. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it's stuck to something. This one says double-sided tape. I have one that's regular, and I have one that is heat-resistant tape. They are helping to hold down my phone stand. They're weighting down my phone stand while I video too, so I can't take them all off. But those would be super cute in your sewing room, and I considered getting them for mine, but I couldn't justify changing out mine. So those are adhesives. Glue dots. Now, you may not find them in the craft section, but if you go to the party section, you will probably find glue dots. And I swear, y'all, it's the same thing. They may not be the size you want. These are kind of small. These are maybe 1/2 inch. Usually the ones in the party balloon section, I'm thinking, are 3/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. But you get a ton of them for $1.25. So don't be afraid to do that. All right. So that is, I think, everything I can say about adhesives from the Dollar Tree. Now, I don't know that they have painter's tape. I was thinking about that. I do use painter's tape a lot. I actually have my videoing section taped off on my desk so I can keep in frame. But painter's tape, if they have that, that would also be another thing. I know this did not, but they may have some blue, I'm thinking, that came from there. Okay, just some basic supplies. Before I get into the really crafty stuff. Storage containers. Okay, so I've got these in the video. I love these. I've only found these at 2 stores, and it was like 2 years apart. They're like in the school section, but I love these for my Thinlits. Also, these little containers. I believe I got this one at the Dollar Tree in the craft section, or one similar. They also have the daily pill dispensers that people have used. You guys got to be careful, because some of them don't seal off as well, and your sequins will get out. But if you're using them for something besides sequins too, that's different. Oh, another one I left out. I meant to grab it. is a lot of times, this is from the tool section, they have these divider boxes. Now again, it does not seal off between here, but if you're like currently working on a project, you've got a lot of die cuts, beads, you know, whatever, crafting supplies, I think this is a great for $1.25. You've got 2 large sections, and then this is a larger section, but it's not as deep because that's where the handle is, and then some kind of smaller sections. But I think this is great for just a lot of different things. Again, if you got paper in it or sequins, though, it is gonna, you know, shift around as you shake it up. But if you're not gonna, you know, if you're not gonna play football with it, it still works great. I also love their just baskets, and these come in, this is a larger size. They have a one that's about half this, and then they have one that's like half this way, and I keep these. I'm constantly pulling them out as I'm organizing or as I'm working on projects, just to hold things for that time. A lot of times also they will fit down in other storage containers, and so within like a larger container I can use these to organize. I may have a die set in here that I'm working on, and as I'm cutting the pieces, I'm putting all the paper pieces in here, keeping my dies in here, my paper pieces in here, and then I go back and I start gluing them together. So I love these baskets, all 3 of the sizes. I have them, and I stick with the white. And that's something they always have in stock, so it's not like they only have it at back to school or Christmas. They always have it. Okay, so moving on to some, these are pretty broad crafting supplies, and it's kind of changed like what they have, and one of them is twine. So there for a long time, they had twine in these little 3-packs with these little, just a 3-pack of twine, 3 different colors. $1.25. I would buy these. I would keep a, you know, a good stock. I have lots of these. You know, these are good for crafting. They're good for card making. They're good if you are, you know, for presents, making tags. I just made a video for Christmas tags. Maybe use the yellow. Probably didn't use any of the other colors. Then they started coming with this bigger spool. Now this is 20 yards. I don't know what was in this because I guess it said like on the label at the top. This is 20 yards of baker's twine. It's the exact same thing as far as I can tell. Okay. This has got, oh, this was a little Easter thing. So I guess this came out at Easter. I wonder if all my hat, I have a couple of these. I wonder if they all have that. But I really liked when I found these at the Dollar Tree. And I bought, I definitely bought the red. I bought a gray one. I think I bought a yellow one and maybe a blue one. I've got 4 or 5 of these. I'm trying to use up all these little ones before I really get the rest of them out. And back when I did a lot more like making t-shirts and things with my silhouette and my embroidery machine, I would use this twine to attach business cards to all my products. And so I will still use that up. I will use these in crafts, tags, like I said, but I really like these bigger ones. Obviously the red and white one has gotten lots of use here at Christmas. Okay, what else? Ribbon. Now they do always have their selection of holiday ribbon, and I have I've taken mine off and put it on these cute little clothespins, but they always have a nice selection of holiday ribbon. You kind of have to look about like the quality of it though, but in their like just all season section, they have some cute ribbon, like they'll get like some beachy nautical theme. They had some bee themed. They have some dog and cat themed, and then they get these boxes of gingham in. And I always watch for these, and I always buy all the red and black, and I buy all the white and black whenever I see it, because I love to craft with these, especially at Christmas. But I think these just come in handy all year long. And again, these are not even, it's not a Christmas, it just says gingham ribbon. It says floral garden, so it's kind of where they have like their floral supplies. Again, year round. You just have to watch for when they get the boxes of these in, because it has all colors. So if you like gingham, go buy some of this. They have pink and blue, and they have a red and white, yellow. I don't know. They've got like 4 or 5 different colors, and I buy these too. Okay, what else do they have? Well, things that you can use a lot, and I kind of already showed this, are sequins. Sequins are always great to add a little bit of bling to a project. They also have the rhinestones, or there's some pearls too. These are kind of big. Whoops. These are kind of big, but you know, it just depends on what you're using them for, and you get a ton. I wish they had like a rainbow pack, so I didn't get like a whole sheet of red. And I've given away, like I'd cut off a whole strip and give it away to different crafters, but I wish they had like a variety pack, and I've not seen that at my Dollar Tree or any that I have been to when I've looked. I have seen it at like Joann's or Michael's or somewhere like that, and I've gotten it before. But I think a rainbow pack would be really nice, and also some smaller rhinestones. But it's still a good deal, and especially if you are starting out crafting. And that's kind of what my thought process was. Were, you know, these people who are just wanting to start out crafting, it can be very expensive. Now, I will say I do like to do all types of crafting, so I kind of jump into it all. Now, one of the things Dollar Tree came out with, it doesn't seem like it's been that long ago, but it really has, they started coming out with stamps and die cuts. And I don't have my Dollar Tree die cuts, but you know, just for visual purposes, die cuts. The problem with die cuts is you've got to have a die cut machine. And I've kind of been hit or miss about if my dies were good. They're not very big. I think I like the edge ones better than the ones that are just shapes. So anyways, but die cuts, again though, you've got to have that machine to really get the use out of them. So if you're starting out as a beginner, don't jump in there. That's expensive. But stamps are really good, and especially since the Dollar Tree also started coming out with the stamp blocks. Now this is one I had on hand. I did not buy any stamp blocks from the Dollar Tree because I already had some. But they were selling stamps, and to me it was kind of like, well, you're selling the stamps, but you're not selling, and these are the clear stamps. You need the blocks to go with them. So they have started selling the blocks. I believe they've also started selling some ink. Now I'm sure it's not the best ink, but if you are just starting out and you're card making or paper crafting, this was a thank you set. I've not even opened it yet. I'm not a big stamper, y'all, and I'm about to get rid of a lot of my stamps. But, you know, just stamping these out, even if you're just using black, then I think you can really you can do a lot with it. So, like I said, I was excited when they came out with the stamp blocks, and I believe, like I said, that I have seen the ink there. Now, I really tried to keep this very basic. Other things at the thrift store, y'all. Other things at the Dollar Tree that are great for crafting is their wood pieces. Now, these are the little wood cubes. So I've got some things in mind to make for those. I think I have seen these wooden clothespins there, these old type wooden clothespin, but also where's my thing? Oh, just regular clothespins. So they have the full size clothespins, and then they usually have these like small ones, and then these like chunky ones. And if you don't know what you can make with clothespins, go on Pinterest and search like crafts made with clothespins, and you will be swarmed with ideas to make, not just for Christmas either. So clothespins are great. I want to think they even have a smaller size that's like a tiny one. I don't know that I'd be wanting to paint those, but it'd be cute for embellishments. That's okay. You also can find these sometimes, and you never know what you're going to find. You've got all these little wooden shapes. You could use them in card making. You can use them in crafting. And this little box also makes a cool little thing. I've seen where they made little shadow boxes with this box. They put cardstock in the back. Okay, so we're starting to get into these wooden shapes. Look in the toy section for the tumbling tower blocks. That is Dollar Tree's version of Jenga. And again, go to Pinterest and search Jenga ornaments, Jenga Christmas crafts, or tumbling tower Christmas crafts, and you will be swamped with ideas, and your brain will be like, oh my gosh, what do I want to make first? So Just go look. Okay. And you never know what you're going to find at the Dollar Tree as far as wooden shapes, or at least in mine. Like, I never know what I'm going to find. Okay. Talking about the wooden shapes, they do have paint at the Dollar Tree. It's paint in this size, not the Mod Podge, but it's paint. $1.25 for a bottle. Walmart is like 58 cents. So it's like 2 for the price of 1 if you go to Walmart and buy paint. So I really can't say go to Dollar Tree and buy paint. I don't know how good it is either. I've never bought it. So you can weigh in if you've used it before. But to me, at double the price, it's not worth it. While we are talking about wood items, though, let's talk about paint and paintbrushes. And well, we talked about paint already. Paintbrushes, I love buying paintbrushes at Dollar Tree. Either the foam ones, look in the tool section for these. And then I can just throw them away. Sometimes they have different size packs, different size brushes. They also have just a variety pack of brushes. They have sometimes just the real rough ones, but I like to use those little rough ones for Mod Podge. So just, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. These pens, especially come out at Christmas, but I think I see them all year long. I think they're supposed to like write on glass. But I saw a thing the other day, and where's my white one? Oh, here it is. Because I bought some little gingerbread men at Dollar Tree. It's a whole pack of wood gingerbread men. And I saw where they took this white one and did like the detail on the gingerbread man. So I'm going to try that. All right. Black Sharpie. It's not paint, but I think it kind of goes in that section. When I do my tags or add details, just a black fine tip Sharpie works great. And you should be able to buy individual Sharpies at Dollar Tree. Now, I don't know if this pack came from the Dollar Tree, but I have seen stain marker sets at the Dollar Tree. Now, I won't say they have it every time I go, but they do have them, and this is great for small projects. This is great for if you're crafting indoors. You get a whole variety. And I think they last forever. This is like furniture repair markers. But like I said, it works great. Also, you can like do it to, you can use them on paper to make it like look aged. So there's something else. So there's that. And you know, I told you my mind is just going a mile a minute, and I really am like, I want to just go craft. So if you've enjoyed this video, oh, I'm long. I've almost got to 30 minutes, y'all. I'm sorry. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If I've missed some of your favorite crafting supplies, and like I said, I'm trying to not do Christmas, please tell me in the comments below. Maybe I haven't tried it yet, or maybe I just have so many things I use from the Dollar Tree that I didn't discuss that one. Again, I could not have discussed them all. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that alarm button. Until next time, see you later.